Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to learn a very important skill. This skill we're going to learn today is something that people pay for. It's not a skill that's out there, but just because I like giving out to my community and I like helping you guys learn something new all the time, so I decided to make this content free. So guys, we are going to learn how to scrub data from a website. Yeah, hope you're excited because I am very excited, guys. A lot of people have been asking for this video, like a lot of people, and I know so many people are expecting to see this video because we are going to learn how to scrub data from website. Okay, we're going to be scrubbing data from Jumia website. And guys, you know that one of the ways to get real life data is from getting it from a website like Jumia, like Temu, right? Like any other website at all, right? So this is another way of getting a real life data set. You scrub data from your website and then you use it for your project. So if you want to learn how to scrub data from a website using Power BI, then stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm not just going to teach you how to scrub one page of a website in Power BI. We're going to learn how to write a code in Power BI to scrub more than 50 pages of a website. Okay, I'm sure that most of you are going to be hearing some of the terms we're going to use today for the first time. So if you really want to know this, get your laptop ready, get your Power BI ready, and then follow me. Let's begin. Alright guys, so we're going to start right now, but you need to know that for you to scrub data using Power BI, you are going to be needing your data to be on. So make sure your data is on, and then let's go to Jumia website. So open your browser and go to www dot so go to www.jumia.com. So we're going to go to a Jumia website. So guys, before we even go ahead to Jumia website, you need to know that not every website that you can scrub more than one page with Power BI, right? So a website that is created with JavaScript, you won't be able to scrub more than one page of it using Power BI. You have to use things like Python. And guys, I'm preparing that video. I'm cooking it for you guys. I'm going to give you a video on that soon too. So websites like Jumia, like I tried scrubbing Temu, like Temu site, the Temu website, but it didn't work because they use JavaScript to build that website. So I can only use Python to scrub it. So I'm just saying it so you guys will know beforehand, because it's not just all websites are used. So you have to try the website. If it works, then cool. If not, you have to use Python. And I'm going to be making a video on that too. So subscribe to this channel, because this channel you're going to be getting it hot. You're going to be getting very good videos that will help you grow in your skill. So let's go ahead. So click on Jumia. So this is the Jumia website, right? So we are going to select a particular category. So you're going to select the category you want. If it's going to be, okay, let's just use a blender. For example, I will just search for blenders. So I'll just search for blender. So this is going to be all the blender they have available, right? So, and this is just the first page. So what we're going to be scrubbing is going to be all the information here: the blender name, the price, and the discount price, and everything. We're going to be scrubbing all this information here, the information here, and all that. So that's what we're going to be scrubbing. Right click, and you're going to see something we call inspect. So when you click on inspect, this inspect will show you the code that was used to build this website. So if you click on this, it's going to show you what the code is doing. So for this header, this is the code that was used for it. So this is the code that was used. If you click on this, like this body now, this is the code that was used to create this body, the body of the website and everything. So to scrap data using Python, you have to use an API, right? And this is also where you get your API, but we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, let's just leave this place. Let's cancel. Let's leave here. So let's go back to, okay, yeah, we are good here. We are good here. So now what we're going to do is come over to this place. Just copy this website, this link. Just copy it. Copy this link, right? Then go to your Power BI and then go to get data. Go to from web, and then you're going to paste your link. So they're asking for the URL. So you're going to paste it and then you're going to click on OK. So now this navigator is loading. It's going to load. Now it's loaded and you're going to be seeing different table here. So if I click on this table, the preview is yeah, so this is what is going to be in this table now, right? This is what is in this table. If you select this is what is in this table. This is the table for add to cart, clear or then the names of the product and everything. So let's check this table too. So see what this column is about, this table, see what it's about, and then let's check this. Let's check this. So basically you're just going to select the table that you need. So this is 3.9 out of, this is the, I think, the rating, right? So I think it's just this first table that we are going to be needing. So this table contains the table name, the product name, their discount price, whether it's pay on delivery or not, the add to cart, the rating, the price. Then it has the column for discount percentage of discount, and then the store and all that. So we're still going to learn how to get the column names, right? So we'll just select this table here and then we'll click on transform data. So after clicking on transform data, we are in our Power Query editor. All right, so now what we are going to do is to give it a column name. So remember that what we just scrapped is just the first page of our table, just the first page of our table, right? Just the first page of the website. So the goal is to scrap like all the pages, which is the 50 pages of the website. So we are going to go to this advanced editor. So this advanced editor now will help us have the idea of the column name. So column 1 is name, that's the name of the product. Column 2 is price. Column 3 is the image. Column 4 is ad. Column 5 is the revenue. Then the stars, the old. So all these columns are just going to give it a name, right? I'm going to give a name to this column. But before we do that, let's go and scrap the other pages. So to scrap the other 50 pages, we're going to go to this advanced editor. So for this advanced editor, we are going to write a link here, right? I'm going to write a code here to be able to scrap it. So you guys, you need to know that everything that happens in Power BI works with what we call an M code. So all the things you're able to do in Power BI, that you just click and it does the work for you. It has an M code, right? Like being able to scrap the data. Now this is the code that was able to scrap this data from that website, right? So everything that you do in Power BI has a code, and if you check this advanced editor, you're going to see the code that is being written to help you do that, to help you perform that exact task you want to do. Let's go back to the website and import and check how many pages there is there. So this is the website. So let's scroll down to check how many pages we have. So when you scroll down, you're going to notice that we have, I think we have over 50 pages here. So see, we have over 50 pages of of data here. So we are going to scrap that page. So we are going to scrap that page. Now to do that, you go to your advanced editor. So this code, you have it already, because this code is the code that I said before that was able to scrap the website, the page that we did, right? The page that we were able to scrap. This is the code that did it. So now we're going to write another code that will help you scrap the 50 pages that are in that website. So under this let, after this let, we are going to go in with page. So page count. So the page count is equals to what? 50, right? So as we find the page count, then we're going to click on enter, and then we're going to write this. So combined data. So combined data equals to table. So in case you don't understand this code, this code is the same for all the websites you want to scrap. So in case you don't understand it, you can just copy the code. Okay, so combined data equals to table dot from records. So we're going to go in with comma, and then we'll click on enter, and then we're going to write get data from page. So this is going to get data from page. So put in the page here, right? And then equals to and greater than. Then after that, we are going to write a let. Okay, let's come over here. So let's come over here. We're going to write this let, right? We write that let, and then we come below here and click on comma, go in. So we're going to write another code here. So where we're going to go start with is with pages data equals to list dot transform. So I'm going to open a bracket, going with this squiggly bracket, and then this thing we are doing here now is that we are trying to tell it to, we're trying to tell it to copy all the pages from one. That this dot here is that from one to page. So the page is equals to 50, right? The page is equals to 50. So from 1 to 50, we're trying to tell it to get us all the pages, the data in all the pages from 1 to 50. So page count, right, which is 50, right? So page count, which is 50. Okay, let's go with comma each. So we want to get the page each from page 1 to 50 each. Yeah, get it off from page, right? Then we're going to go with this. Then I'm going to go with this comma, then we'll come below, and under here we're going to put in, but not in capital letter, in, and then so I'm going to go with in, and then we're going to go in with enter, and then we'll come here. Please take note of the arrangement of this code, because it's very important. If it's not arranged, it might not give you the correct result. So yes, combined data result. Sorry. So I'm going to move that comma there, and then we're going to click on done. So say an error occurred in the query expression, error, the name combined result wasn't recognized, or make sure it's spelled correctly. Okay, let's go back to this place. Okay, so we're supposed to put in something before this in. So we're going to go in with, we're just going to paste it here. So we're supposed to put this combined data results equals to table.combined pages, right? So that it can, that is why this wasn't recognized, because this combined data result wasn't there. So remember, you might not really understand this code. Just know that the code that we imputed here is the code that will help you scrub your data. So whichever website that you want to scrub, right, this code will do it for you. So whenever you click on the advanced editor, that's an already existing code there. All you need to do is just write this code. You see this code, you have to first find out how many pages that you have in the website. So let's say it's 100, you have to put page count equals to 100, right? Then you write this, you write this, you write this, then go in with in, then write this, write this, write this, and then in and this. So the only thing that is different that you might have to put if you're working with a different website is the page count. So if the page count is different, or you maybe just want to scrap maybe 20 pages, you have to put in the 20 pages here. So this is the code that you use to scrap more than one page in a website. So you don't really need to know how to formulate it. All you need to know is just learn the code, right? You can just even write it down or copy it down somewhere. So whenever you want to, scrap data from website, you can always use the code. So then let's click on done. Hopefully we don't have any more errors. Okay guys, so we don't have any more errors, everything is fine. So let's scroll down. See, so you notice at first we had just 40 rows, but now you see we have a lot of rows here, a lot. So guys, we've successfully been able to scrap our data from Jumia website. So the next thing now is to change the names of the column. So this is going to be product name. So you can name it product name. And then for this second column, it should be, let's check this advanced editor. Column 5 revenue, column 6 stars, and then discount. Okay, so this column 2 is going to be the discount. This is the discount price. You ask me, how do I know? When you click on this advanced editor, column 1 is the name of the product, column 2 is the price, right? And then okay, the column 2 is the price, then the column 5 is the revenue. All right. So this is the price column, is the price. Then this column is, you can call it delivery status. You can call this delivery method. Yeah, delivery method. No, payment method. Let's call it payment method. So call it payment method. For this add to cart column, we don't need it. We don't need the add to cart. So we're just going to remove it. And then for this column 6, we are going to call it rating. This column 6 will be rating column. Rating. Then this column 7 is going to be revenue. This is the revenue column. And then this column 8 is the discount. The discount is discount. So this is the discount in percentage. Discount in percentage. This is a discount in percentage. And then I don't think we need this. We don't need this office store. We don't need this column. Just office store. And then we also need this offers from. I don't know what we're going to do with that. So be able to delete that. You see, this is the revenue, right? If you look at this advanced editor, it's telling us that column 2 is the price, right? And then it's telling us that column 5 is the revenue. Column 5 is the revenue. So this I believe that this column is the discount. This is the discount amount, and this is the main price, right? This is going to be the revenue they will get for each of these products. So I mean, this is the main price of the product, and then this is the discount amount of the products, and then this is the discount in percentage. So there was 27% discount, so 27% discount of 45k should be 32,800. So that's why this should be a discount price and not the price. So this should be the discount price, and then this should be the price, or you can call it actual price. Actual price. So the next thing that is really nice to do some data cleaning here is to now do some data cleaning. So this is 0%, this is 0%, and this method, the payment method is into empty. That means they have pay on delivery. That means, and these other empty cells means it's not pay on delivery. So we can change that. We can use replace value, and value to find nothing, replace with payment or pay before delivery. You can call it pay before delivery. Pay before delivery. So we have pay before delivery, pay on delivery, right? And then for this we have 3.9 out of 5, right? 3.9 out of 5. So we have this column here, we're having rating, and oh sorry, this is rating column here, which is 3.9 out of 5, and this one has the rating and the number of people that reviewed it. So what we are going to do, we have a rating column here, right? What we're going to do is that we're going to make this column review. It's going to be a review column. This is going to be number of reviews. We'll call it number of reviews. That's what we'll call this column, number of reviews. So now we're going to split it to leave only these numbers here. So to do that, we're going to use to split this and get only the number of reviews. We're going to go to our transform tab. Go to transform tab, we see extract. So you click on extract. We're going to extract using test after delimiter. So we're going to extract everything after this delimiter, this bracket. So click on OK. So you see everything after it has been extracted. So we want to remove this bracket, so we can just go back to our home tab and then use replace value, and this value we're going to replace with nothing. Let's see if that is going to work. All right, that worked. So we're able to get number of reviews. So these ones that are 0, we are going to replace it with 0. That means those ones doesn't have any review. That means those ones doesn't have any reviews. We're going to click on OK. Right, so this one now, what we're going to do is that we're going to select this and we'll copy this out of 5. So we're going to select this out of 5. We want to remove it. So we all know that the ratings are usually out of 5. So we're going to replace value. We're going to value to find this, replace with nothing. So now we have our rating. So this one that have null means there was no rating. So we're going to change those ones to, so value to find null, we're going to change them to 0. So 0.0. I mean, they don't have any rating. So we don't have any rating. So you see, we are getting there. We're almost done cleaning the data. Then the actual price, some of the actual price doesn't have values. Okay, some of this doesn't have a price. Some of this doesn't have a price. So we're just going to assume that they are free, right? Pay before delivery, pay before delivery, pay on delivery. So I'm just going to assume that they are free. I don't know why they don't have a price. So we're just going to use this actual price. I'm going to replace the nulls with zero. So we're going to replace it with zero. So the nulls will be 0 naira. 0 naira. So for this discount, we're going to also replace the nulls with zero. That means there's no discount for those ones that are null. So we'll replace it with zero. So those will be 0%. Yes. So now after that, the next thing we are going to do is to format our table. We are going to format our table. So we're going to format our table. We'll come in. Okay, now this discount is now in percent, is in now in decimal, which is still fine. So the actual price, you see that is in ABC, is in text, and because it's in text, we'll find it difficult to calculate it because we can't calculate a text. So what we're going to do is that we're going to change it to a whole number so that we can be able to do calculations with it. So it's giving us error. So what we're going to do is that we're going to select this, we're going to copy this naira and we are going to remove it so that we can change it to a number. Okay, I think we also have to remove this comma. So we're going to highlight this comma and we're going to replace it also. So where to find this, replace with nothing. So now we cannot change it to a whole number. If you don't do this, you're going to struggle with calculating this. You're going to struggle with calculating it, right? You won't be able to add it up or minus it because it's in text format. Then for this rating is in ABC. So I want us to change it to decimal because it's obviously in decimal. Then the number of reviews, are going to change it to a whole number because it's a number. Then I think, okay, this discount price, you also have to do the same thing for this discount price, guys. So we go to replace value of and we also remove the comma. We'll highlight and remove. So yeah, now we can change it to a whole number so we can perform calculations with it. So guys, that is it. Our data is cleaned and you can now close and apply to start your analysis. So guys, I want to know what you're able to do with this data. I want to know if you're able to scrap your data. I want to know what you're able to do with it. I would like to see your analysis. I'm going to put in our my community group chat link in the description. So I would like you to join the group chat and then send me a picture or a PDF file of your dashboard after you're done working on it. And if you would like us to analyze the data, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching and sticking to the end. See you in my next video.